Okay, Libra, that's me, Look at the lovers. Look at the lovers. Libras love, love. Ooh, lovers. What have I done? Okay. What does Libra know to be true? What does Libra? Is true for Libra. January and Capricorn. Woo! Capricorn. January. One last one. I feel like you. Three, 1. The underlying card is the single ladies. If you like it, you should have put a ring on it. That's my single ladies card. She is so independent. So independent, just like Beyonce wants. She has everything, house, car, roses. She's on top of it. Independent lady. Even if you are in a relationship, it means you are rocking your personhood, baby. So be proud of yourself. So, what is the story for Libra? The drama, the ego. What is the story of this new moon for Libra? We have the 3 of Wands, which is expansion. 3 of Cups, which is socializing, but it's reversed, so we will see what that's all about. And the Ace of Wands reversed, which right now I'm feeling is lack of sex drive. I too am a Libra, so if that applies to you too, then I'm with ya. But it's temporary. All of this is temporary. So, what is the story, the drama for Libra? These are always upright for me. King of Wands. Expansion. In your story. Lots of fire energy lately. They're like... is a fire sign, like has been, but I don't know how significant. So maybe we have fire energy right now, but I've just been drawing some wands lately. And all of the videos I've watched for Libra have been like wand fire energy lately. So we've been fiery. Or maybe there is a fiery person around you. Expansion. Got a little ding ding that it's a business thing. Okay. Let's see if that plays out. Strength. In our emotional life and love life, we have strength and the 3 of Cups. In our resources, in our money, in our career, job, service. Woo! In our time, in our money, in resources. Doesn't just have to be about money. It could be about your time. Oh. Okay, you being stubborn. Okay. So what I see so far is wanting expansion, being a little antisocial, lack of sex drive, being strong, okay, so it's interesting that this King of Wands, oh, I did not set my camera for the timer. It's gonna go off, guys, just so you know. It's gonna go off. So, we have the Three of Wands. We have the King of Wands. His staff and the 3 wands here make 4 wands, which is stability. Not unlike the Stonehenge back here. So the King of Wands could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Is part of your expansion. If no one in your life, if you can't think of a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius who this applies to, then, you know, it's you taking on a fiery quality. So the King of Wands is a fiery man. He has a lot of, like, passions and a lot of, like, a lust for life. So she is in the desert meditating. She has the lilies, her peace, and her 3 staves. 3 of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in, but there are no ships in this particular deck. So she's meditating. She has 3 wands. She wants to expand herself. To be brighter, to be more like the sun, to be the light. The King of Wands. Someone sexy, someone who has a lot of passion, but manages his temper. Lots of sex appeal, lots of sex drive. He can be kind of famous or popular, funny. So that's the King of Wands, the 3 of Cups. So this is like the story of your life, the drama. Okay, what the whole shenanigans is all about. So, in your emotional life and your love life, I see not wanting to go out and celebrate. Perhaps you're in a fragile state because your feelings are strength. So maybe you're trying really hard to be strong right now, and being in groups of people takes too much of your strength. Emotional life, love life. Maybe, you wanted to expand into the sun. So maybe this expansion is about expanding like the Leo. So you want to like lead the pride. So like this is your like lion people. Lead the pride with like just be like a ruler of yourself. Like be how to describe, because we have a very like regal spread down here. We have a king, we have a queen, and then the lion is like royalty, king of the pride. So I think the expansion you want is to lead with compassion for like all of the animals of the jungle. So I'm sorry, y'alls. I don't know if I fixed the problem. I don't know why it keeps shutting down, but that is life. My dogs now want my attention. Have to rub their heads. Okay, so where were we? So I am grateful that it stopped. Like it stopped on Aquarius, because I got to sit with the reading a little bit, and what I'm feeling is you want to elevate. I feel like this is like elevation, expansion, the Three of Wands, elevation, expansion. You want to elevate, and you've been waiting to reach that state. And I think you've been pouring, remember how I said this was business? I think you've been pouring a lot into a business or into a project or into personal stuff. I know, like, I'm getting back into putting out more content, and I hope I can be more consistent. My dogs are wild. Sorry if you can hear them. So putting out more content, and I think emotionally you have gone through something that has made you stronger, and it might be difficult to like maintain that strength right now, and being out in public, it's like you're putting all your energy into this like artsy project, business, movie, music, book, whatever it is. So you put all your attention here, that you don't have like the energy to do the social things. Yeah. But it's good that you're putting your energy into that, and you might even be putting it into 1, 2, 3 things. Like a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. I've been getting the Temperance card a lot, which is about like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So that could be something else. And in your health and well-being. You know, my original thought was there is a Cups person who I feel fondly for. Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and they are very sweet and loving, very attentive, intuitive, like gentle and graceful, and just really loving and tender. And it looks like they're offering you this like beautiful, really ornate cup. So this is like love. This is like an offer of love, but it's really like it's been designed, it's been crafted, it's been like, I will figure out a way to focus better. So they've worked really hard on this cup, and it's beautiful, this beautiful offering of love. But because they're so sweet, and because they're so gentle, and because you're so focused on this, on your business or your enterprise, I guess is a better word, because that could be a blanket for a lot of things. But because you're so focused on your passions, you have not been paying attention to this offering. But this Cups person is looking at you. It can be male or female, but they're looking at you. You're not looking at them. But I don't see her like looking at this king in a romantic way, although it very well could be the case for you. But in my personal, trials and tribs, what I saw looking at these two cards, maybe it'll apply to you. But, I think fondly of a Cups person, and I saw this wand is like bopping them on the head, like waking them up, because they've been slightly butt-headed. But, we still love them. So, I think these creative pursuits, all of these wands are going to wake up this wand, bop the Queen of Cups on her head, and give her kind of like an impetus to like take action and do something. Yeah. Thank you. That was a good interp. Okay. So what planetary influences are at play here? This can be like a place in your chart. This could be a personal someone you know. This could be the energy, the transits of the month. But you will have to look into it. I will post down below the transits of this new moon. The activation points, and see if it applies. But let's see, what planetary influences are affecting Libra. This one. Oh, Cancer! What did I tell you? See how that works? So if there is a Cancer in your life, oh, this is sweet. And this is like the best part of them. So, Queen of Cups, Cancer. Look at how pretty she is. She's so pretty, and there's the crab. I love the silver plated stuff in these cards. Love them. Okay, so it's so funny how those things work. So the Cancer is someone who values home and family. They are sweeties. They're so sweet. Oh, I love them. They are very like tender and caring and just really sweet. They're like the mother of the zodiac, so like they take care of you. They are like give the best hugs and like snuggle time and all that stuff. So okay, so now I will do a Texas Hold'em before I get too dreamy about Cancer. If you have a Cancer in your life, it looks like a good sign. Ooh, wild child. Libra. I asked the spirit guides and the angels not to, like, to give me, like, some objectivity, so it's not just me, but because I am a Libra, sometimes, you know, get caught up in the drams. What is the best hand? So what is the best risk to take? We already got a wild card, so we're already looking good. 10 of spades, so that's the last of our nightmares, the last of our battles. Now, what is best hand for Libra? Best hand. Queen of Wands, interesting how it's by the King of Wands. Ace of Wands, another Ace of Wands. Jack of, or Knight of Swords, probably us. 2 of Cups, ain't that sweet. And Jack of Hearts, or Knight of Hearts, not unlike this heart. So the best hand we can make is we have a straight, a royal straight. Yeah? Yeah. So we have our ace, we have our king, queen. Which jack do we want? This is us, I think. And we'll do this one then. And 10. So, the best hand. What game do we have to play? Okay, so new passion, wild, anything you want. Queen of Clubs, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, 10 of Spades. So I think this new passion is going to get you out of, like, what's been bothering you for a while. And it's interesting that I got the wild card because I've been getting a lot of, like, manifestation cards for me. So Joker means, for me, it can be whatever you want. So really, this story can be whatever you want. But you have to, like, imagine what, like, you have to put what you want on this Joker. It's gonna be a king. King for me, king for me. Okay. So, let's see. What do the angels gotta say about it? What do you have to say for Libra, angels? Angels, angels, angels. For a few of you, and I don't think this applies to every one of you, there might be some third party energy because we do have King, Queen, Jack There's 3s up here, 1, 2, 3. But you know, that's for a few of you. I feel like if you have had difficulties with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that they are almost over. And I think it requires and will result from a new passion. So that could be like, you know, new like sexual attraction. It could be like new things in common, creative endeavors that you don't even like they don't even have to participate in with you. Although that is definitely a possibility too. Although I think you're more likely to collaborate with the fire. Okay, Libras. I am going to have to get a new battery. This is a new camera. Well, it's like a used camera, but yes, my battery died, so I need like a backup battery because I think that is the problem of the automatic shutoffs, is low battery. So where I was is the Angel Oracle card. Daniel tells us, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. I will read. Maybe it's for the best so that I didn't get all squirrely and too personal as a Libra. Okay, so Daniel. It says, you have called upon God to help in the area of marriage, and He sent me to your side. I am here to help you with a fulfilling marriage. God and I desire to answer your prayer without delay. The first area that I am helping you with is healing any past wounds related to marriage. In quiet moments, I ask that you be willing to release to me any pain associated with your parents. I ask that you breathe out any negative feelings that you may have about marriage, which stem from your childhood experiences. Next, I put my hand upon your heart and ask you to breathe in and out deeply. I now ask that you will be willing to release old pain or anger toward your first love. As you release these toxins from your heart, I next ask you to exhale old pain toward all of your past lovers. Allow me to clear your heart of old wounds so that you can enjoy a happy marriage rooted in the present. We must release the past to avoid replicating old, painful experiences. I am here to free your heart so that it can fully love within a blissful marriage. So, it's a good Libra card because we like to pair up, right? So, if you're like single, and that doesn't apply to you, then, you know, it could be a marriage, like a partnership. We're big on partnerships. Not necessarily, we like to hold out for the right one, to fully commit to the right one. We will hold out for years trying to find a perfect match. So if you're holding out right now, then it might just be like a happy like business partnership with this fire sign. If it is marriage, the way the cards fell and from what I'm feeling, then like if it's marriage, then it's more likely to be with this Cancer or Queen of Cups person. But yeah, it could very well be this King of Wands. Only you know. There are a million Libras out there. Only you know. So, where does Libra need to go? With the Oracle, what do you say? Ooh, my least favorite card, but it's upside down, so that makes it even more yuckier. So let's see. Number 3. The Wizard of Awareness comes to you in this position to warn you that too much force behind a desire for a specific outcome robs you of a true and full experience. Step back, take your energy away from your situation, and focus on gratitude for the ever-changing conditions of life. Are you perhaps trying to control the outcome of something because you don't trust in your highest good? Meditate, be still, and your answer will come without any effort on your part. Be a neutral observer, and you'll see how this moment is but a small marker on the map of your life's journey. So, I will say that I've been doing a lot of gratitude. I was really lucky to have love in my life this year. So, if you're being grateful, 3, another 3. If you're being grateful this year, or if you're being grateful at the end of this year, I can relate and understand. But yes, I think I have been trying to reconfigure how to manage a situation, and maybe, I mean, all signs point to me just hanging back, which is like super frustrating because I hate the wait. I'm very impatient. You know, life's journey, something I have to work on is patience. So, if that applies to other Libras, what it's saying is keep working on these creative pursuits, but hang back and wait. I think your challenge is going to be to wait for this answer. So, yes, thank you, Libras. Beautiful reading. Thank you, my fellow Libras. Until we meet again.